Hey everyone, welcome back to the RCPrinter YouTube channel. Today isn't just any old day, today is our RCPrinter anniversary special. That's right, 4 years ago today we uploaded our very first YouTube video on the OpenRC F1 car. Since then we've been 3D printing cars, boats, planes, everything in between, and sharing our builds and opinions, and also our crashes along the way. Now normally for our anniversary I do a recap of all the builds we did on our previous year, but today I wanted to switch things up a little bit and share something really special with you. This year, instead of looking back, we're going to look forward. So everybody, meet the Maverick. So at RCPrinter, this is our very first self-designed RC project. This is the RCPrinter Maverick jet boat. This is a high-performance RC jet boat that has been designed for maximum speed and precision handling on the water. Now if you're into jet boats, you'll notice it's inspired by marathon jet boat racing hulls, those aggressive high-speed boats that tear through the rivers and corners like it's nothing. The Maverick features a tri-hull design for ultimate stability and maneuverability. So whether you're blasting down a straightaway or carving through tight turns, this boat handles like a dream. It has been designed specifically to pair with the MJet 35 pump system, which yes is also fully 3D printable. You can grab the pump files on CG Trader, and we've got build kits for the MJet 35 available right now at rcprinter.com. I'll have links to both of those in the description below. Alright, let's talk size, because bigger isn't just better, it's faster and cooler. To give you some context, this is the very popular MJet Super Sprint here at 40 centimeters long. This is the MJet Ragnarok, which also uses the MJet 35 pump, and it is 55 centimeters long. And this is another MJet 35 boat, the Bass Jet by Vasa Designs, and it's about 58 centimeters long. Now the Maverick, this beast is 80 centimeters in length, significantly longer and wider than any MJet compatible boat we've built before, giving it unmatched stability at high speeds. Now construction-wise, the Maverick is developed in 4 different pieces. Each piece has been designed to be keyed together with a piece next to it and gets epoxied together for strength and water tightness. Now I know you're thinking the color scheme's a little wacky, and that's just because we've been using all kinds of odds and ends of filament bits in order to get these things printed. This is actually the 6th Maverick prototype that we've built, and a quick coat of paint on here and this thing will look perfect. And a coat of paint will also help keep everything watertight, so don't worry if you don't have all the same color of filament. We also added in this roll cage here, which works great as a handhold for tossing it in and out of the water, and also looks really cool as well. And we also added in this raised up TPU water seal here that really easily just peels on and off, and it keeps all the electronics on the inside nice and dry. Now one thing I want to mention is that the Maverick does not have self-righting. We really tried to add a cavity in here that would allow it to self-right, and we went through many prototypes and many trials in the bathtub trying to get it to flip reliably, but with the hull's low flat shape it just wasn't really going to be feasible. But the good news is the Maverick is so stable that we've never even come close to flipping it. We flipped the Super Sprint many times, the Ragnarok many times, and even the Bass Jet, which also doesn't have self-righting. But the Maverick's been super solid, and we're actually really proud of that fact. But that's not all. We've added some adjustable trim tabs at the back of the Maverick here. These help you fine-tune how the boat sits and rides on the water, letting you dial in that perfect balance between speed and stability. And thanks to Steppen over at MJet, the Maverick comes with a bunch of different options for turning fins and nozzles, and that means you can totally customize how the boat handles, whether you want it carving tight turns or gliding smooth and straight. With the right setup back here, you can eliminate porpoising altogether, giving you a sleek, smooth ride at top speeds. Okay, let's talk about electronics and of course speed, because the Maverick isn't just fast, it's rock solid at high speed. We've tested a ton of different setups, but for most users, here's what we're going to recommend, and also what we're going to be offering as a kit on our site at rcprinter.com. We're going with a 4074 motor that's around 1500 kV. We're going to go with a 180 amp speed controller, and we're going to recommend that you pair that with a 6S LiPo battery. That setup's going to get your RPMs over 30,000 and your top speed just north of 60 kilometers an hour. Now where it gets exciting is, unlike other boats we've tested, the Maverick stays incredibly stable at those speeds. And if you're feeling bold, you can definitely tweak your electronics to put those numbers even higher. We're confident we'll be able to push over 70 kilometers an hour with a higher voltage battery or higher kV motor, but then we're going to start pushing past the limits of the MJet 35 and possibly resulting in some catastrophic failures. But hey, that's part of the fun, right? Okay, so we're planning to launch the Maverick files for sale on the rcprinter.com website for a stupidly low price somewhere around the end of February. Along with the files, we'll have build kits and power systems available. The power system is not going to be just for the Maverick, but it'll also work for the Ragnarok and the Bass Jet or whatever MJet boat you're looking to build. Alright YouTubers, thanks for sticking with us over the past 4 years. We've had a blast sharing our journey with you, and we can't wait to see what you do with your Maverick. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our future videos on the Maverick. And remember, if you're looking for cool ideas of 3D printed projects like this one to build, kits, parts, or instructions on how to build them, make sure you check us out at rcprinter.com. Till next time.